Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 20 career mode here today on the channel. We're back with episode 31 of my Manchester United Realism modded series. We are in the January transfer window and hopefully we can get some transfer negotiations done. We have a double Arsenal match here today coming up as well. So guys, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see Season 3 and players you would like me to sign for next season. And by the end of this episode, we might not be in the January transfer window, but we could very much well be. So let me know in the comments. Support this series, and I'll do more United daily episodes. Leave a like, subscribe if you're around here. Comments and feedback and suggestions all welcome in the comments below. Also feel free to leave a dislike. So we've got a bit of an injury crisis going on here now. Nathan Ake we're going to go for, but Maguire and Lindelof are the ones who are injured. There's a couple of options we can go for, but we've got an excuse to get Nathan Ake now. So we're going to launch a bid with Bournemouth. 25 years of age, 24 million he is worth. With the 5-week injury to Maguire and Lindelof out my two defensive pairing, we do have a couple of other options. Tarkowski, we could go for him, but I think going with the realistic signing of Nathan Ake, or rather the rumoured signing, we always need we actually need a left-footed centre-back. So we're currently negotiating with Eddie Howe, and it looks like the deal's going to go through for £19 million for a Premier League proven player. I think that's quite good. So we're waiting for that deal to go through for Nathan Ake. Now I'm going to go through and have a look at all the transfer listed players. Dominic Calvert-Lewin would be an amazing career mode signing. He's actually the Premier League's top goal scorer. However, he would stunt the development of all my strikers, and I simply don't need him. Chowdhury's probably a good signing to make, but we don't necessarily need him for this career. Mario there, the form, he got to the final of the Europa League, and Haller there as well. Very formidable players, but no one I can really identify there. And looking in the Bundesliga, Palacios, the Argentine international for £42 million. Let's add him to the shortlist. We probably could use him. Looking at Serie A now, I can't recommend this enough. Go look at transfer listed players. You can get them for a hell of a cut. We've gotten a lot of our quality signings. Horta there, 24 million. That's a good signing for maybe like a Wolves or someone. And obviously Lozano was transfer listed not too long ago, but he might have been removed. However, he's been disgruntled at the club. Looking into the Spanish league now, Unals, we don't particularly need, the former Manchester City player, and Luka Jovic for 60 million. We just don't need him though, when we've got Milik and Rashford. So we're going to go out and negotiate and try and pick up Palacios. Now, if you guys can remember, a couple of seasons ago, he was the next big thing out of South America. The Argentine international, the former River Plate player. Bayer Leverkusen managed to snap him up. He's only played like 1 or 2 games in real life. 22 years of age, Cam. He could be the next Bruno Fernandes for us. He's worth £42 million. He's got a hell of a potential. He's like 81, 80 or so rated, and he has a potential of like 80 to 90. If we could snatch him up for a really good fee, he could be the next attacking midfield player for us. And if Bruno Fernandes was ever sold, we could bring him in. So we're currently negotiating here with Bayer Leverkusen, and hopefully we can get the deal done for £29 million for Palacios. I think that is a crazy bargain, and it'll also give us that little bit extra squad depth, a little bit of oomph going into the remaining of the season. We're also going to go out here and negotiate with Lozano. Now, he was potentially a replacement for Martial at one point. There was a sort of negotiation between... I had sort of a short list of Oyarzabal and Lozano. However, the asking price was quite crazy for Lozano. I think it was going to be upwards of 40 million first time around. However, the Mexican international is unfavoured at Napoli. I don't know what's going on with Napoli. Maybe it's a glitch, but they are transfer listing so many of their players. But they're top talents at Napoli. They're always... like, it's such an attractive city to go to and play football for. They absolutely love it down there. But we've signed Milik. We've also signed... now probably Lozano. That's what's going to go through. Zielinski, that was his name. I couldn't remember. I've been banging on about him as a quality central midfielder this entire season. Yeah, but they wanted 40 million for Lozano. We're probably going to be able to acquire him here for 25 million and get him on a really cut fee. So that means now Lozano is a little bit more experienced in the European and sort of top 5 league setup. He's going to be essentially replacing the Dan James role. Yeah, he's worth 37 million. He can play all over the front line, which is crazy. And we'll be able to loan Dan James out from now on. So we've gone and signed Lozano. We just want to be able to sort of get that top 4 spot. We want to be able to go far in the cups. Just bringing in a little bit of sort of January injection, you could say. Similar to the real-life signing of Bruno Fernandes. How crazy and how rapid did it change this United team in real life? And we'll add Dan James to the shortlist as well. But he actually can't play on the wings. He's more of a midfielder. So we've got a match here against Coventry in the FA Cup. Chelsea beat Brentford 3-1. But we've actually managed to pick up all these transfers, which have been actually rumoured to be joining United at some point. They're sensible. We didn't actually go out and spend like 60 million on a Gareth Bale or anything insane, but a lot of quality players from the future. 5-0, McTominay, Bernadeschi and Milik picking up a brace there. So the deal for Palacios looks like it's going to get done now. And yeah, he's 83 overall, so he's a bit higher than what I thought. 31 million pounds he's worth. And he was, I think it was roughly equated to be about, what, 42? But he's got a crazy stamina there of 89, so he's going to be able to play a lot. Ball control, agility. The best way I can describe him, he's going to be the next Bruno Fernandes at the club. Nathan Ake, he's going to be joining us as well for £19 million to come in as a injury replacement for both Maguire and Lindelof. Probably going to be partnering with Eric Bailly or potentially Tuanzebe if he has to come back from loan. So here is Nathan Ake, £19 million. We finally got our left-footed centre-back. But he's injured, what? Oh, Bournemouth didn't tell me that. Oh, he's out for 4 weeks. Oh, so he's probably going to be back only just before Maguire and Lindelof. Oh, damn it. We've got a huge offer here for Mikael Oyarzabal for £71 million. Arsenal are having an absolute horrendous career series. So, look, Arsenal are a big club. They have a huge budget. If I could extort a crazy amount for them, I probably would be happy to let him go. Like, if they offered me like 131 million, I'd let him go. 73, no. Also, they're not a direct rival like Man City or Liverpool, which I'd straight out reject. But Arsenal, they're a silly club, so maybe like 30 million. Look, you never know. Sometimes that might get accepted. Okay, guys, let's get stuck into the first match of today's episode against Arsenal at Old Trafford in the Carabao Cup EFL Cup semi-finals. What a bargain, really. So Palacios, the AI, thinks that we got a really good deal on him. Obviously, Nathan Ake signing for £19 million. So let's have a look at the squad. Actually, before we do that, let's go with the calendar, then the squad. So we've got Arsenal first up in the semis. I really want to try and blow Arsenal out of the water here today. The better we do, we probably can simulate and afford to simulate the second leg, but we'll just have to see how we go. We've got them at home. Their Premier League form is suspect, but I think we probably can get something. We've got Norwich at home, Leicester away, Watford coming up at home as well. Then we've got Arsenal in the Premier League. February looks a little bit weaker. We've got Benfica in the round of 16 in the UEFA Champions League, which is really good. We basically raided their backline. And then we've got a harder March, Man City, Sheffield, Chelsea. And then April, then we've only got April, then May. And then the Premier League has been wrapped up. Okay, so let's have a look at this starting 11. We've got a centre-back crisis, which isn't an understatement whatsoever. So I've got a couple of options. I could bring in Lascelles or potentially Eric Bailly. I think I might play Bailly. I could bring in Klosterman and play him as a right back and then David Alaba there. That could be a potential thing, but I think I want someone a bit taller. We could even bring Klosterman in at some point as well. So we'll go with Rashford, Sancho, Oyarzabal leading the line. Fernandes, Pogba, and Didi. And then we've got Ruben Dias, Wan-Bissaka, David Alaba, Eric Bailly, and David De Gea in goal. Lozano, Palacios, and Zielinski. I would love to give a run into the squad. Actually, I'm going to bring on Greenwood for Milik because Milik's a little bit exhausted for this match. But let's get stuck into Arsenal. Looking at the top goal scorers, Rashford and Fernandes are there for us, so no Arsenal players there, and no other big signing has gone through. What's holding him up? Oh, they put Maguire on the bench. We'll bring in Lascelles then. Even though, yeah, we probably didn't even need to sign him in the end. As we've got, essentially, Nathan Ake is going to be that replacement. So, we're going to be facing them in the rain at Old Trafford on Ultimate Difficulty. It looks like they're lining up with David Luiz, which is interesting. I'm curious to have a look at this Arsenal starting 11, because from what I remember, they haven't really evolved tremendously too much in the career. And, yeah, I think they're just basically rotating and using the same squad as they would be in Season 1. But let's get stuck into Arsenal in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. The main objective of this Season 2 is to get UEFA Champions League. As long as we make top 4, I am more than happy. I'd like to go on a cup run in the FA or Carabao, but we'll just have to see how we go. So Spurs have Fulham, I think it is, in the other semi. So if we can beat Arsenal in the semis, we will be in a final against Spurs, which I would hopefully want to try and go on and win. So let's have a look at this Arsenal squad. 4-3-2-1, very much like that. They've got a couple of replacements there. So they've got Leno in goal, Bellerin, David Luiz and Socrates. Very poor central defensive pairing. I should be able to expose that. Kieran Tierney and Bellerin on the flanks in the fullback position is going to be difficult. Omar Mascarella. Wasn't he at Schalke, Villarreal? Was he at Madrid at one point as well? An interesting signing. Lucas Torreira, Pepe, Saka, Ozil, and Lacazette. Aubameyang, of course, leaving the club. But let's get stuck into Arsenal here today at Old Trafford. Come on, United. So we... Oh, that's a... Whoa, okay, great stuff by Pepe there. And really had to get rid of a fiery pass. So going down the left-hand side wasn't the play. But Arsenal look really up for this one. And it's taken a Paul Pogba tackle running into the left centre-back there. Position, really. Okay, so we'll try and build something up here. Far out. They're just like they're really containing me quite well. Arsenal. Lacazette now. Oh, Eric Bailly, I thought he might have been done there, but it's okay. And now it's Sancho on the break. Bellerin is pushed way too far forward. And it's Sancho. He's going to ping it at the back post. Oh, what a header. It actually... Wow, I'm really surprised. Oh, what a recovery from Arsenal there. That's the best word to describe that. Recovery from the attempt. And now they're trying to push a counter-attack quickly here. We should have got something from that. It's just that Sancho got closed down so well. I had to go through the through balls because, look, aerial balls do not work in FIFA 20. But sometimes you get closed down so quickly, you don't really have a choice. And it's an interesting attempt by David De Gea there. Come on, we should be doing better against Arsenal, but they seem to be beating me off the ball quite convincingly. But to be fair, we are heavily rotating our... Oh, they're even like tracking weird there. We're heavily rotating our back line. Without Maguire, he's going to be a huge miss, especially morale on the pitch. We're missing our captain. And we also are a little bit fatigued and exhausted because of our midweek fixture. But I'd rather play this one with the first team and then let the second team play against Norwich at the end of the week. Good stuff indeed, but the ball still comes in. Wow, that was close. Arsenal get a real good chance off the crossbar. Yeah, we just can't seem to break out their defensive midfield block they're deploying. Oh, but good stuff here. It was just Rashford trying to beat Socrates there. And it's Nicolas Pepe on this right-hand side. My fullbacks in this match just feel tremendously exposed. And Arsenal about to go through here. Good recovery by Eric Bailly. He's found the gap of Oyarzabal there. An excellent flick on. But unfortunately, Wan-Bissaka managed to spill it. Kieran Tierney absolutely doing me on this left-hand side. Murking me left, right and centre. Indeed, he's coming out here. He's on a yellow. He's got to be careful doing stuff like that. And I just need to wait for a little bit of space there. I might just need to be a little bit more cautious in my 1-2 passes. Mascarella. Oh, I got the pass off, man. You can't be out muscling Paul Pogba like that. That's just unrealistic. Oh. Very tight in this match. Arsenal, though, off the crossbar, had the only real opportunity for this match. And, oh, it's a free kick. David Luiz coming really hot and heavy out. Fernandes now. Oh. Completely mistimed the tackle there. Trying to go up and against Bellerin in the final third. Yeah, both sides. It's basically ping pong, back and forth. Arsenal have had their more fair share of the ball. Half time 0-0. Okay. I'm going to have to look at everyone's stamina and see how they're going. One shot. Yeah, it's just been so tight. They've been holding the possession. We've been wasteful in it. But both sides haven't been really creative as they go forward. Apart from Arsenal, they had that really good chance off the crossbar. They could arguably be 1-0 up. If you're an Arsenal supporter, I would probably think that. Good stuff by Wan-Bissaka, though, to get it out. We just need to try and hit them on the break because, look, if they want to sort of try and play us... Oh, they might be in here now, though. That's good stuff by Arsenal. They had me beat there. They should have just gone for it. Pressed a shot and then a corner. Because the AI is always better off corner kicks than you are. In my experience. Look at them, man. They are just playing really good football. Except for that. They were playing really good football up until that. Lacazette's now coming off for him. Maybe they had to rotate their squad a bit because they might have had a midweek fixture. Wan-Bissaka trying to send through Oyarzabal and he just gets intercepted. They might have changed their formation slightly. Ruben Diaz trying to come out there. That's a good ball in. And we just need to try and create something from this. Come on, let's go. Let's counter-attack. Fernandes waiting to slip through Sancho. And Jadon Sancho's away here. Oh, that's a penalty. Yes. I don't know what Hector Bellerin was doing there. I was looking to cut back, but I left it long enough for the slide tackle to come in. It's Hector Bellerin to give away a penalty late in the semi. Yeah, he just got beaten. That's essentially what happened. What was going on there? It just wasn't loading in. It was scaring me. So, Bruno is my designated penalty kick taker. We'll try and ping it off the right, I think. Bruno, just step up. And he slots it. It's 1-0 at Old Trafford at the Stretford end. Cool, calm and collected. It's Bruno Fernandes to put United in front. Leno stands there, composed. He thought he was going to go right down the middle. Bruno's got 90 penalties, so he can afford it to lash it on the left. It's his 4th of the season. So now we can make some substitutions. Let's bring on Klosterman. And look, I'm actually going to bring on Lascelles for this. Now, I wanted to give Greenwood, Lozano maybe a run into the squad, but my backline is just exhausted and we're only 1-0 up. I'm going to give Palacios his debut. Indeed, he's on a yellow, so I'm going to bring on... Yeah, I might do this. I might go Fernandes. Or maybe I should play him in the CM. Yeah, because he's a bit more... Yeah, I'm actually going to play Palacios in the midfield, I think. We'll give him a... Even though I'd like... I kind of want him to go forward, though, if he's quick enough. Yeah, let's just go with Palacios. We'll let Fernandez sit there. Indeedy, I like him, but he's on a yellow. Even though... The thing is, right, with... Indeedy, I want him to go into the tackles. Because I do try and press and close down my opponents where I can. So, seeing as he's on a yellow, we're not going to be able to do that. Okay, so Arsenal trying to build something up here. Look, I wouldn't underestimate the Gunners from here. Good stuff, Ruben. Should have headed it out more. A tremendous opportunity for the Gunners there. It's Mascarella to just put it wide. Oh, it was an outswinger there. That's incredibly unfortunate for the Gooners. And it's Lascelles on the ball for his first sort of proper match for United. Oh, Palacios to find Rashford. He shoots. He scores. It's 2-0 at the Stretford end. And Rashford gets a tremendous assisted goal from who do you think? It's Palacios. The next thing out of Argentina since Aguero, Maradona. The next... the next Argentine meal, the next meat, the next beef, you could say. It's Palacios. But we're 2-0 up here. Let's try and put this match to bed. Come on, United. And Rodrigo, the former Villarreal... No, he played for Valencia, wasn't it? Not Villarreal. I've got Villarreal on the tongue because Omar Mascarella used to play for them. So, yeah, I guess he came on for Lacazette. Good job, Palacios, there. I see him as a cam, but dropping into that midfield role, he feels good. He feels great on the ball. Never played with him in FIFA 20. In real life, he's only played 1 or 2 games for Bayer Leverkusen. But I've heard great things about him before his move. But I think actually United, Bayern, and a fair few clubs, Liverpool were looking at him before he made the move. I think he was even rumoured to be before, like when the first time they were going for Bruno Fernandes United, and they were looking for, oh great, attacking midfielders, and it was before his move in 2020. Oh, what? Good stuff, Lascelles. Get it out. Oh, it's Wan-Bissaka there, and we got a counter attack here. Ruben Diaz. I know you're a defender, but you're too far up. What is going on here? Okay, we're still on here, United, I think. Okay. There might have been a foul on Rashford. Some wonky passes there. Oh, good stuff, Rashford. But you got into the back of him. Good pressure, good football, good football. The striker picking up a yellow, I don't mind that. I like that. That's like Zlatan Ibrahimovic-esque. Picking up a yellow as a striker. Man. Marcus Rashford. Oh no, we need to not concede an away goal. Good job, Lascelles. The former Newcastle captain back in the Premier League. It's Palacios to find the delivery to Oyarzabal, but he's put it too far in front of him in the web. But we've managed to beat Arsenal here 2-0 at Old Trafford. Wow, what a crazy and cagey match that was. That's why I love playing with full matches, because that just shows you, even though Arsenal dominated possession, we were able to hit them on the break. Wow, that's probably the craziest I've seen in a passing difference. 70 to 31. Yeah, I go on, I'm trying to play like gegenpress and push forward and stuff, but we actually lose possession so much to the AI. So I more or less hit them on the break more than anything. Okay, guys, let's get stuck into the second match here today, away against Norwich. Going to be playing with the second team, 4-2-3-1. Milik, Grealish, Bernardeschi, St. Maximin up top. Scott McTominay, Bakayoko, Klosterman, Lascelles, Bay, David De Gea, and Shaw in the left back position. Looking at the Premier League, Dominic Calvert-Lewin is the top goal scorer on 18. Neither big signings have gone through. It looks like Dan James is probably going to go out on loan to Southampton, which I'm fine about. I really like Dan James in real life. 23 years of age, has a future at United for me. However, right midfield, left midfield, I play with wingers in the system. So he's got very limited opportunity, and I feel like someone like Lozano, who can play left, right, and central, is more useful to me. So we'll have to evaluate Dan James's career at United. So looking at the Premier League, the top three are drawing. Liverpool, Chelsea, and United, all on 48 points there. Chelsea trying to hold that top three pack. Man City 4th, Everton 5th, Wolves 6th, Birmingham, Leicester, Preston in the relegation scrap, while Sheffield United and Norwich, oh wow, Sheffield United without Henderson are playing terribly. Wow, I really feel bad for them because they finished in the top half last year, didn't they? Anyway, let's simulate with the second team. This should have more than enough to beat 15th/16th place Norwich. So we've got 2 injuries there. Grealish, Maximin, McTominay, Shaw, and David De Gea have picked up injuries. Oh, come off it. How long for? 3 days. 3 days. Crikey. My heart skipped a beat then because we're coming up to sort of the last home stretch of the Premier League. We're more than halfway through. 22 matches we've played. There's, only 36? I can't even remember. There's 30 or so off the top of my head. Maybe 38 matches? I can't even remember off the top of my head. But, yeah. And we've got Champions League coming up as well. We end up playing 60 or so over a full season, usually. Yeah, so Dan James has now gone out on loan to Southampton. So he should be able to get a run into the squad. Looking where Southampton are now anyway, they are in 15th place. It's not like they're lacking goals, though. But I'm sure he's going to get more of a run in the squad than what we're just offering him. Which is a shame. But that's just how it is. That's football for you. And he actually doesn't look too bad in the Southampton kit. Tuanzebe's out on loan. Brandon Williams is out on loan at Brighton. Dallo is at Malaga. And Fosu's at Nice as well. So we've got a couple of loanees out. Chong is at Bristol City. Okay, we've got an away match here against Leicester. We are still currently 3rd. Chelsea 2nd. Liverpool 1st. Man City followed by a point. Oh, oh, wow. KDB has left Man City to join Barca. Van der Beek's joined Bayern. That's some huge deals going on through there. I wonder how much Man City will drop off. So we've got a home match against Watford, then another cup match against Burnley, and then Arsenal again. And then we've got a different window. Look, I'm going to simulate this one against Leicester. Looking at the congestion, I'm going to play my first team. It's actually kind of crazy how much of an injury crisis we've had centre-back-wise. Ake, Lindelof, Maguire, or Diaz and Bay are probably going to make up this match. Milik, Lozano, Palacios, Zielinski, Klosterman, and Lascelles making up the bench. Away against Leicester. Let's get stuck into them. Come on, United. Hopefully we can pull a decent away result. 3-1 for Manchester United. Oyarzabal started off with the first goal, or maybe Perez. No, it was Oyarzabal, Perez, then Alaba. Maybe Wan-Bissaka started off early. But 3-1 against Brendan Rodgers, I guess. Okay, we've got Watford at home now. Where do they sit in the Premier League? We're 2nd, Liverpool 1st. Man City and Chelsea have dropped off a bit. They're currently sitting in 13th. Yeah, we've just got a lot more important matches to come up. And, yeah, we'll play with the second team. Actually, we gave Dave the captaincy in the first team. But this second team should be able to beat Watford away. We might just have a couple of sort of simulations towards the end of January here. 4-0. Lascelles picked up an injury. Luke Shaw. Milik scores 2. And Grealish as well. We've just got a couple of easy simulation matches to deal with. And I kind of want to get to sort of the cup phases and also, He's only out for a day, thankfully. Nathan Ake looks like he's probably going to be rejoined the first team. That's good. We'll be able to give him a run in the squad. Yeah, because just looking at... We've got Burnley in the 32. Arsenal, and then Arsenal again. So, yeah, we probably want to play that Arsenal match because we've got a really exciting... is it March? Yeah, but I really want to get to this Champions League group stage if we can. But we're doing incredibly well in the career this season. Maguire and Lindelof are probably going to come back as well towards the end of January. So even when we signed Nathan Ake, it looked I thought we'd bring him in. He would have like at least a bit, like maybe 4 or 5 games into the squad. Look, he's basically come back at the same time. Those cheeky cherries down at Bournemouth not telling me about his injury. Okay, let's get stuck into Burnley now. Interesting enough for Burnley, they got relegated last year. They're not even in the Premier League. And we got them in round 4 at home. Yeah, this is a easy victory for United. We've even got the first team available as well. Even if... what was I going to say? Like, Bay is exhausted. Fernandes, Oyarzabal, Rashford, and Sancho. Yeah, when you're blowing away teams 4-0 like that. And we did that against a good goalkeeper as well, Nick Pope. Okay, 26th of January now. We've got the second leg in the Carabao Cup. Oh, Stefan de Vrij left to join PSG from Inter Milan for 32 million. That would have been a really good career mode signing, but we just really weren't a part of it. Yeah, so Spurs have knocked out Fulham. We're 2-0 up on aggregate. Looking at the calendar month, we've still got Arsenal to play in the Premier League. I'd rather play that fixture than this. We're 2-0 up in the Cup. We should be able to book a seat at Wembley. We'll play with the second team. So, unfortunately, yeah, Bay's got a red card. He's picked up too many yellows. Lindelof, Maguire, and Ake are still very much exhausted. I might just go with Alaba because I want Diaz for the Arsenal match. So the 4-2-3-1 second team, look, that is more than enough to score a goal and hold Arsenal off here at the Emirates. And we actually won 2-0 away. That's hilarious. What has happened to Arsenal? They are such a joke. Payet's come on. That can't be Dimitri Payet signing for North London. That's crazy. So Scott McTominay started off in the 12th. Ozil went off with an injury 6 minutes in. And David Alaba scored a pen in the 64th. We go through 4-0 to the Carabao Cup final against Spurs. Well, at the end of the day, maybe I'm the one that's going to be laughing because we haven't been very good in cup finals. I'm not even going to lie. Okay, well, let's play the second match of today's episode away against Arsenal at the Emirates. We've just beaten them with the second team. I'm curious to see how they rotate, but they won't have Ozil, will they? Because he just went out with an injury. So, looking at the table, we're in a title race now. It looks pretty hairy on in the first sort of half of the season. You could say the first 10 or so matches, we lost 5 games. Liverpool have drawn 3, but lost 3. We haven't drawn any. So we've gone on a really good run here. We're currently 57 points with Liverpool. I don't think we can do the title back-to-back. I think that's too much of an ask. We're only 3 points ahead Chelsea. Maybe Man City might drop off, but it's going to be another 3-horse title race between Chelsea and Liverpool this season. I can't foresee Man City keeping the pace when they lost KDB. Arsenal 6th now, though. Wolves 7th, Spurs 8th. And it's obviously still the same sort of relegation fodder and mid-table mediocrity, you could say. Okay, looking at the top goal scorers, Dominic Calvert-Lewin's still up there with 21 goals. I could bring him in, but he would stifle Greenwood and Millock's form. I think too many cooks can spoil the broth. Rafael Guerreiro has gone to Atleti, and Firmino and Salah are still playing really well. So, looking at the squad, we will play a 4-3-3 attack. Sancho, Rashford, Oyarzabal, Fernandes, Pogba, Ndidi, Ruben Dias, Bailey, Alaba, Wan-Bissaka, Lozano, Palacios, Zielinski. Now, although Ake, Lindelof and Maguire have come back from their injuries, but they're still nursing little sort of sort of persisting injuries. So I don't particularly want to bring them into this match just yet. But against a demoralised Arsenal, it could be different. We'll play with our alternative kit. They can play in the home one. It's snow at the Emirates. Oh, damn, I hate that. It's the 30th of January on Ultimate Difficulty. Let's get stuck into them. Hopefully, we can get a decent result. But I always love facing Arsenal. It's always so much fun. I love watching the fixture in real life. There's just so many memes going on. I loved it the most when it was the year we signed Van Persie. And they're just in the Guard of Honor. Oh, that's so funny. But we'll get stuck into them. I'm curious to see their stamina and fitness. Because does the AI rotate too much? I don't think it does. I feel like they don't even notice stamina sometimes. But let's get stuck into the Gunners. We're coming off a 2-0 victory at Old Trafford. Then the second team went to the Emirates and won 2-0. So this is the Premier League now, where we definitely need points. And they're going to try and vie for European football as well. So it's realistically all to play for here. We want to try and keep on that top 4 while they want to get European football. But let's have a look at the squad. So I guess we're going to find out if it actually is Dimitri Payet. So they've got Leno, Bellerin, Socrates, Rob Holding. So they've dropped David Luiz, Torreira, Mascarella, Pepe, Saka, Dimitri Payet. I don't believe that. Hammers fans, you must be absolutely laughing. Payet is a really good free kick specialist on FIFA. He was a viable signing 2 years ago when, basically when he left to join Marseille from West Ham. That season after, if you can pick him up, he was actually still a good career mode player. But in FIFA 20, I don't know, man. I think you're better off getting so many creative forwards, but maybe in world football, it's probably kind of hard to get that Ozil replacement. I don't know. I'm not the Arsenal manager. I don't know their system. But Rashford's, that's a foul. Rob Holding just body slammed the man and stakes his claim. And Arsenal are away here. But it does look like they've fully dropped Guendouzi. I don't know when this video goes out, but in real life he's in the doghouse at Arsenal. But you know how football changes. Looks like he could be sold, to be honest. That's what some of the reports are. PSG, Atletico Madrid interested. Oh, there's a lot of space here. Oh, that's... Oh. Are we still on? Nah. We created a good opportunity, but it's the snow, man. Everyone's skidding and sliding everywhere. Yeah, so we're currently second. If we can win here, we can keep the pace at Liverpool. But if you haven't gone and watched last season's career mode, I can't recommend it enough. We won on the final day of the season. Oh no, being 2-0 down. It was a Mason Greenwood goal to win the title by a point. If we drew that match against Leicester, I reckon we would have lost. Because we were playing terrible on that last day. Yeah, Fernandes now. Rashford trying to put it on a plate for someone, but it wasn't good enough. It's just the AI, they just don't even... When it's snowing like this, their first touch doesn't change. Look, they're pinging it like it's a clear sunny day and they're not skidding anywhere. It's kind of crazy. Saka. Come on, United. We need a break. Oh, good job, Wan-Bissaka. Come on. I know you're good on the overlap, but far out, you need to just... I might just ping that. Oh! There was just so much space there in the 35 sort of yards there. Look how much space he had. No one was coming out for him as well. Oh, absolutely lashed at it. Good stuff by Bruno. It's Pogba to win the header there. But it only went straight to Leno in the end. Come on. Pepe on the right, cuts back and burns Sancho. Sancho has to come back centrally. There's probably been a foul there, but it's going to give play on. Pepe at the edge of the box. A really good, nice 1-2 pass. Arsenal. It falls to Eric Bailly, who has to clear. Oh. Oyarzabal, you probably... Oh, no. They're away here, Arsenal. Oh! Oh, that's the snow for you. Dave got the first tremendous save. But Nicolas Pepe got us on the follow-up. Look at that, man. Dave, you've got to be doing better than that. You can't be doing that. Nicolas Pepe scores his 13th of the season. Dave has been so suspect in this career, though. Like, I don't know, man. It's not like we're going to bring in Henderson, which might be a viable tactic in real life if he was playing this bad. Put the fire up him a bit, but I don't know. Maybe we need someone like an Oblak. Maybe on Ultimate Difficulty, we need someone who's like 90 rated. Because, look, he's 88. It's not bad, but just little stuff like that in the snow. That's all that did it. If that was a nice dry day, he would have absolutely clung on to that like a cat. And United trying to get a breakaway here just before half-time. Sancho's been played in. Sancho does tend to get the better of... What? Oh! Oh, it's going to be a corner kick. I was confused about that. Ball comes in. Oh, Leno went straight out to fist it. Come on, we were on there. We could have created something. But the ref calls half-time. 1-0 down to Arsenal. We really shouldn't be. Come on, let's go United. Interesting tackle by Bellerin. United looking to go forward. Pogba in DD. Bruno at the edge of the box. Didn't even get onto it. Arsenal might have the better of us in this match. The way they play their possession football under Mikel Arteta, it's actually quite admirable, but the snow is what's really hampering us, United, like trying to wait and hit them on the break. Yeah, that's why I'm not certain we're going to win the... Oh, that's a penalty, probably. Oh, good stuff, Dave. I just don't know if this sort of... Like, if we can't drag a result out of this, I just don't think we can do the title this season. I don't know. As long as I make top 4, I'm happy. We barely won it by the skin of our teeth last year. I thought that was a good foul, to be honest. At the edge of the area. We've got to get back there because Dimitri Payet is going to absolutely really... They went to Pepe. Which, they're still going here, Arsenal. I thought... You'd think Dimitri Payet would try and whip that one in as hard as he could. But Rashford's away here now. In the box. Rashford cuts back. Has to find Bruno Fernandes. Man, he just skidded everywhere. What a ball, man. Oh, unlucky for Rashi. Just bouncing off him. We need to make some subs. We need to change up. We need to change this match up a bit. We'll swing things around. So, we'll bring on Palacios. I kind of want to give Lozano a bit of a run. Yeah, we'll give Lozano a run on the left. And we'll bring on... Maybe Klosterman. Yeah, for Alaba. We'll do that. We'll bring on Klosterman for Alaba, Palacios, and Lozano. So Lozano's having his debut. Palacios obviously played the other time against Arsenal. And we'll try and break here. Ndidi sees the run of Lozano, plays it inside. Palacios to Rashford. Rashford's away here, and he's got to score. And he does. 1-1. A triple threat substitution has just given us a massive impact fresh off the bench. It's Rashford to score. It was... I need to watch that again. So whoever made that interception, who whipped it to Lozano, it was a nice 1-2 pass. Rashford did his work, and he just had to score that. I thought I might have taken too much of a heavy touch. But Rashford, the number 9 at United now, scores his 9th goal of the season. 1-1. A draw away in this sort of fixture and match, I'm not too ashamed about that. It's just if we can go on and win it, that would be a really good result. Winning games that you do not deserve to win is a sign of a Premier League title-winning side. But Rashford's again through here. He's going to cut back. I should have shot. He might have been able to lash it there. Good header on Ruben Diaz. And Arsenal just looks scared at the back here. Sancho trying to look and push his last man. Palacios hunting. Just trying to close down any pass that comes in. Arsenal trying to build and play up from the back. Come on, we just need to get a counter-attack and go. That's interesting. Klosterman, you've got the pace, man. You don't need to be pulled out of position like that. He's just been absolutely dummied there. Good stuff indeedy. Now just try and get it away and go. Lozano on the inside. Pogba. Nah. Xhaka there. All good stuff. Palacios. Oh, Rashford, go to Lozano. It's Lozano away. Lozano. Oh, he's created so much space there. He has to go for goal, and he scores! It's the Mexican international, Lozano, to make it 2-0 there and stake his claim to be the new left winger at United. I kind of like the thing is with Grealish, he isn't quick enough on that right-hand side. And Lozano there, that was tremendous. That's the type of impact I want. Signing for, what was it, 29 million pounds, I think? Transfer listed by Napoli. It's another Napoli reject to bring us out of this match. 2-1 against Arsenal. And he scores his first Premier League goal. Was he at PSV Eindhoven? He played in the Dutch league before he went to Italy. But now he's at Old Trafford. And the way we're going to get more out of him than someone like a Dan James. Like, Dan James could probably do that if he was a proper winger. It's just a shame that the FIFA player positions are so hard-coded. Oh, Bay's got to just clear that. Good job, Ruben. Oh, no, get it out. Get it out. Get it out, get it out, get it out. Good stuff, United. 2-1 there from a... Oh, God. If you're an Arsenal fan watching, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Those results were absolutely nail-biting. I don't know how we've gotten away with that. 4-4, once again not having the possession. Arsenal dominated me. I can just imagine AFTV just going absolutely ballistic at those 3 results because I'm not going to lie. We did not deserve to win them. But we are in the January transfer deadline day now. So let me know in the comments for next episodes players you would like me to sign. Oh, Aubameyang's joined Madrid. That's where he left to. Interesting. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really do recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just going looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon and Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Royce